Hi guys, Andy from Mad Dad. So if you've got a PRGR or similar, and one, sometimes you struggle with forearm rotation, inside takeaway, or two, you're looking to add a bit of speed, or three, a little bit of both, let me show you a little tip with the PRGR that could help you, and it's definitely helped me, guys. Right guys, so give this a go. I gave this a go over the winter and it definitely helps with me. So get the PRGR, set it down where obviously normally we would be doing the swing speed that way, but what we're going to work on here is moving the grip away. So let's start with too much forearm rotation. I'm definitely guilty of this when I'm out of sequence. If I don't go for me, straight away with my trigger, the club head goes first and I tend to rotate. How I can eliminate that and how you could give this a go, and it definitely helps me. We want to be engaging energy into this club. So for me, I've got my trigger and then it goes away. So I am pulling the grip. You'll see it in the long drive boys. They are pulling that shaft away. So the feeling is how fast can you get that energy into the grip. We'll move on to speed, but the more energy we can get into the club takeaway, we are not then going to increase the forearm rotation. We're just going to whip it away and it's going to get us into a better position at the top. So for the PRGR, get it set down. We've got the club head. I'm just going to feel that I'm ripping the top of the grip first, not the club head. Pull the grip. All right, straight away there, you can see, but it's 32 miles an hour. I know when I was doing it at the driving range, I was getting 30, 35 miles an hour. And if I see this back on camera, should help eliminate that forearm rotation. So 4 or 5 foot away, really rip that hands away. 34 miles an hour. And we'll move on to speed, 37. Can I get this to 40? So this is where the gym work comes in. The grip strength, for the strength to get that grip speed torque into this club. 37. And there's no manipulation there. So for forearm rotation, give this one a go. See what speed you can get up to. And you'll see the sequencing as we take it back, that old school, take it back low and slow. If you want to add speed, help with the kinematic sequence, no. So that definitely helps with limiting and hopefully getting rid of too much forearm rotation in that backswing by using this. And for speed, the so-called lag. This is great for loading the energy. If we can get, you'll see Martin Borgmeier, all the long boys, have been watching a lot of that stuff, watching a lot of the TPI. The more force we can get into this grip early, you'll see it gets that lagging. So the energy, we want acceleration, then it really decelerates, accelerate, decelerate, and then the club whips through. So by loading that grip, you can see I'm already starting down, then we get that lag. So for speed also, whip it back. Let's really give this going. 35. 34. So give it a go, guys. Let me know if it works for you. You might get a few funny looks at the driving range, but when you see the positions you're getting into at the top, it allows you to really load, and as you come down, then the energy is in that club. So load up probably. For me, no more low and slow. Get as athletic as we can, even from here. Just by doing that, you can see I'm really engaging this turf to drive, get the hands away, force into this grip. No more this doesn't go and then that goes, and then it's catch up. So give it a go, PRGR, whip that grip away. Little drill you can do if the club starts here. Can you whip it through there? And again. If there's a misread, that's 50 miles an hour. No, again, 52 there. And you'll just feel the energy loaded up. Hopefully you'll feel the sequencing. Then we take it out to the course. I use this feel now for wedges as I move up through the bag. Really help with the sequence. I feel that the energy is going here to try and eliminate my forearm rotation. So as I said, even for my wedges, if I'm out on the course, if I feel that my sequence is out, I'm starting manipulating it more with the club heads getting turned inside, which as I said is one of my faults. My go-to is using the ground and then feeling that the grip is taken away. The more energy I can put into this grip, it's gonna stop me wanting to turn the club over. So I'm just feeling now the energy in the grip. It's so nice to be hitting off grass as well. Really nice clips. Interesting to see back on camera how it looks too much, but it just feels like the grip is pulling for me and we're loading up. Feel the energy in the club, and then the downswing for me, it just feels effortless as I unload. We can let the club go. And like I said, we can take that through the bag then, so obviously the long irons, and we get the big dog out, and that's where hopefully we'll see the real big difference. Right guys, so then we can move on to the big stick. As we said, whether you're at the driving range, you bring it out onto the course, but especially onto the driving range, this is one of my speed feels. So as I push left, then I'm really letting that grip go when I really want to ramp up speed. So I get a lot of questions how I had my speed. One, I go to the gym, lift heavy weights at 45, got to down nutrition, daily flexibility, but you also, I just have to swing fast as well, but do it as safely as we can. But this is definitely one of the keys for me, that when I'm out of sequence, if I really want to ramp up that speed, really feel that my grip pressure gets ripped, speed is going to be down today. I've actually just filmed 9 holes here at Derby Golf Club, but this might help with the sequencing as well. So just going to feel that whips away. That is the feel. Put the energy into the top of the club. I have flushed that one. So there we go guys. I'm a little bit stiff. 45, just played all the holes, but first one out the bat, so 123 miles an hour. Sorry, let's just hit 2 more. Again, be interested on that camera. It really should help me stop the club fanning inside. Obviously, there's a lot more going into when I'm using the ground, which I've done a lot more videos. I'm going to do a lot more videos this year in terms of the speed, how I'm using my sequencing. I've watched and binge watched for the last year a lot of the TPI stuff. I'm doing my TPI level 1 very soon. So I'm going to be offering some speed sessions in 2025. So if you want to add some speed 2025, age, no excuse. If we don't use it, we lose it. So pull that grip away, get that PGR, get that PRGR used, watch those sequences. Wow. Watch it fly, guys. Little smoothie, ball speed 1.76, club head 123. As you can see, I could get carried away with speed sessions. And to be honest, the past 2-3 months, I've not had a chance to practice driver as much. There's not as many ranges in the UK where I am. You can go hit driver, not big enough, so I need to get in the indoor sim or just get into the net and do some speed sessions into the nets. But PRGR, a great tool just to see, not just club head going that way, how fast can you move that club head going that way? Because when it comes to speed, it's not just the acceleration as well, how much strength we have in this grip on the way down, which I do another video. It's all about how we can decelerate. There's exercises I've been doing in the gym which have really helped the past 2-3 months to get this as strong as possible. It's okay having this club head speed, but can we get that into the club head at the end. So as we hit here, I am starting to really decelerate, ramp up, and then a whip action, decelerate as this accelerates through. That's how I can generate speed. 45, full-time job, but I still want to get faster. Really happy with that speed. I do feel a little bit stiff, so pull that grip. Can we get 125? Oh, smoked. 124. 175 ball, not the best strike. 313 carry. PRGR, if you've got one, give this a go. If you haven't got one, I'd highly recommend something like that. We got to be documenting, or we got to be looking at what speeds if you want to be adding speed. And like I said, any age, we never want to start losing speed. As I said, as we get older, speed starts to deteriorate, the muscle mass starts to deteriorate. So if we don't train it, we're going to lose it. You're going to be losing club head, speed. Every decade we age. So grab yourself a PRGR, get that grip strength. Let me know in the comments, what speed can you get? 35, 40 miles an hour? Can you get into 30 mile an hour categories? Can you then transfer it out onto the course? Let me know, guys. PRGR, go chase that speed, guys.